Fall upon my knees, find a way to lie. But a home I'll never see. I'm misunderstood, but no be naive. Even heroes have. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve OMI altcoin daily update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Also, everyone, before we get started, check out Star Helix, Kyle Wilson, and Veve Vault on YouTube, and check out at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. I was not expecting to go live again tonight. I was not. I was literally in bed. I was on a Twitter space. I watched the Spider-Man trailer. I went on that Twitter space. I watched the Spider-Man trailer again, and then I get these articles, and everyone is going to the Medium article, and then we had an altcoin daily video, and we had a Medium article go and say, hey, guess what? I mean, you see it on the app there. Altcoin Daily just announced in a video like an hour or two ago that they're partnering with Energi. Energi is Energi, so Echo November, Echo Romeo, Golf India, for those of you that are just listening to this. And they have 48,000 people, followers on Twitter, and they're not really new people. They've been around for a little while. I've been trying to figure out with a couple of people what this could actually mean. Because I was not even sure that we're able to swap our Akomi yet, and it looks like we're gonna have to swap WOMI. Foster Hill's been pretty good with this. Mr. Pag's been good with this. The Brock McBlockchain has offered some insight on this as well. So I really wanted to try to break this all down and try to get some ideas also, because this is heckin' confusing. So let me go to the Medium article really quickly, because this is going to blow your heckin' mind. Major yield farming expansion. Energi creates liquidity pools for 19 new cryptos with triple-digit APY. So, following last week's successful launch of Energi yield farming to our main net, we're thrilled to announce a major expansion to this offering. We race to create new liquidity pools for the following 19 cryptocurrencies to provide you with more value and earning potential, since these are all eligible for triple-digit annual percent yields, or APY, for the next 30 days. The new Energi Swap liquidity pools for popular cryptos include Chainlink, Binance Coin, AV, Decentraland, The Sandbox, Illuvium, Axie Infinity, Shiba Inu, SushiSwap, Uniswap, Filecoin, The Graph, Engine Coin, Maker, Chiliz, Spell Token, Doge Elon Mars, that's a thing, Premia, and of course, Akomi. So those are all the ones that they have gone. It says, live now on mainnet, these represent some of the most popular digital assets in the crypto space. That's why we've been working so hard for the past several weeks to bring them to Energi Swap yield farming. Now, new coins earn higher APY to 100% and beyond. These new pools will earn significantly higher annual percentage yields, or APY, some up to 100%. Now, be advised, because this does not mean go and do this right away. If I can quote Shadow from Homeward Bound, it doesn't smell right. These APYs are introductory rates that will only last for 30 days, but even after that period ends, we will continue to offer competitive rewards for high demand pools. We'll be running a series of Twitter polls featuring a handful of these coins over the next several weeks. From those cryptos listed in each Twitter poll, you, me, us, we get to pick which one gets an additional 30-day extension of the higher APY reward. Plus, you're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, so that's the Medium article. And just to show, again, Foster's a pretty good detective at this. He offered a little bit of insight. I'll read that. I'll get to comments in a second. I'm a buyer. Nope, that's not it. That's the wrong group chat. Okay. So I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing, okay, 33,000 doll hairs in there, and it looks like you're farming 3,200 of that. I didn't know if that meant, because again, if we're doing 359 APY, that looks like, and they last for 30 days. That's a lot. And actually, that's not even on the. That's just a picture. I'm gonna go and go actually to their site here, and the Energi liquidity farming. Um, if you go back to there's a bunch of these pairings: Ethereum to NRG, DAI to NRG, and it looks like they're like Ethereum's at 60% rewards and fee API. DAI has 63, Link has 297, BNB has 254, AV has 313, and then you're looking at OMI, and it looks like it has 359.75 rewards and fee APY. That looks like a lot, but and again, if someone could explain that to me as I try to break this down, that'd be great. And the total rewards are $14 a day, which is like nothing for that. So if you go and click deposit, it'll ask you to connect a MetaMask. Now, be advised, guys, MetaMask is something that does not have OMI on there, because what you have to do is, again, Brock McBlockchain said, not sure if OMI lets you still swap, but if so, you go to the swap site, you swap your OMI on GoChain for WOMI on Ethereum, and then you'll be okay. But and again, be advised, OMI is at 0.0064 before. I guess now it's up to 0.0068 because of this. But you need WOMI, which is at 0.0077. And then you'll need both GoChain tokens and Ethereum for gas. But again, it only looks like it's $14 a day, so it's not that much. Let me see what Foster's saying right now, real quick, and then I'll get to some comments. Only just shot up to 0.00682. Wow. All right, it might be because of this. And oh wow. All right. So if I was saying, Randy, some points for your stream came out in February and never exceeded 16 million TVL for the whole swap. So let me say some other stuff on here that Foster was saying before I read into that. This just strikes me as a project that's doing its best to pump its liquidity by getting a ton of people to lock up pairings for rewards to pump the value of a token. And unless they know something about the migration that we don't, there are 209 pairs and only 3,951 transactions in the last 24 hours. And those are actually garbage numbers, apparently. Obviously, they should be a lot higher after that altcoin daily stream that came out. It says it seems weird to him. Altcoin sounded sponsored for it as he was talking about affiliate programs and stuff. It's not passing the sniff test for him at first glance so far. And not that altcoin was a actual affiliate for it, that he got paid for it. He might have just covered it and maybe not 100% known. They have 15.8 million worth of liquidity locked up on the whole exchange for the swap as well. I have like 8 times that. Not 8. What's 15 times 8? Not quite. I have more than 7 times that myself. And their 24-hour volume is only 1.4 million, and those numbers are up 16%, probably because of the altcoin video. Now, ShibaSwap, as an example, has about 500 million locked up. And it's not like these guys are new and it's their first week or something. They seem to have started in February of this year. They said no way they can offer triple-digit returns with that little liquidity and transaction history. And I agree. Again, we're just going through this, trying to figure this out. I thought maybe it only caps you at a certain amount and you're only allowed to put in so much OMI. Either that, or I thought maybe they have a fudge ton of OMI in a couple of trust wallets somewhere. Foster's at work, but he gave me some points saying, came out in February and never exceeded 16 million TVL for the whole swap. Of the TVL, over 50% is their own native token, the next highest being Ethereum at only 800,000. All of the pools are relative to the 24-hour change, which is likely brought on from the altcoin daily video. It's been exactly 1 month of sideways action on the exchange, meaning no new liquidity has been coming on. ShibaSwap has a TVL of over 500 million, which is about 25 times more. The volume transacted per day has never been over 2.4 million, and only in the last 7 days did it start getting over 1 million per day consistently. OMI itself cannot be used and would likely need to be converted to WOMI, which we had established before, which he might even say it might be disabled, as the only connector is MetaMask, which is ETH. Now, there have only been 3,951 transactions on the exchange, in the last 24 hours and only $4,423 in fees. Where is the other money coming from for these returns? It doesn't look like they have any. So again, if there's something that we're not getting, please let me know, because I again, if we're talking about like 10% a day, I'll put like 50% of my OMI on there right now. I'll lock up 50 something million. But again, that being said, it right now it doesn't sound like we're able to do that. I'll get to some comments here real quick. This is what happened. Hi, champ. There's a Randy. What's up, brother? Did you just take a nap? I was trying to go to sleep, but the good Lord and the good people have asked me to rise up once again. Who that Savage says, I hope only drops to fives with the rest of the cryptos I grab. Yeah, I know, that'd be great. But haven't. Oh, hi Randy. What's going on? Ethan Youngberg, Inferno. Who that Savage holds OMI. Christopher Voss says, Randy, my man. I was surprised when I saw it also. So again, we're trying to go through this. Don't understand what does that mean. It's the same as staking. Well, staking is coming. We confirmed with Reese this weekend that I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, I can. It's fine. It's not really breaking or inside news. It's that the OMI article is written. It's done. It's finished. It is ready to be minted and printed. They just have to press the publish button, and then it's done. So that we don't know when to expect it, but it's not like they're, oh yeah, it's coming. No, it's done. They just have to hit the publish on it. I think they want to get through. I think they wanted like a little bit of a break because again, they had a month of just drops and drops and drops and drops. So, then maybe they get through this week, and maybe that, kind of this week might be an off week. Although they had one drop yesterday, one drop in, tomorrow, and one drop the next day. Because again, Tuesday and Thursdays are usually what they are. And then normally we do get a drop on Saturday as well. Just says the app isn't loading for you. Oh, girl. Which app? Are you talking about MetaMask, or are you talking about the collect your favorite brands in premium digital format? All right, come on. Come on, now touch me. No, the app is loading for me. Or maybe it's not. Maybe this is, this is interesting. Can I go to my profile? Nope. It looks like I'm a bot. Oh no, here we go. Actually, did I sell something else? Hot dog, sold the board cube. No, a bunch of people following me now. That's cool. Yeah, so the app is a little buggy right now. Maybe they're doing something. I don't think you can swap for WOMI anymore. All right, so yeah, that's what Foster said as well. So the app is not loading. They might be working on it. Can I do this on Bitforex? No, it seems like you can only do it on MetaMask, and it seems like you might not be able to do it as well. Hang on one second. Let me go to the tweeters. What do you make of this? Hang on a second. And I'm going to go to Clipboard. I'm going to get a professional's opinion on here. All right. And then I'll get back to you when he gets back to me on that. What is Energi? Energi is, I guess, a swap site, but it seemed like really low numbers. Like they don't have that much, money. Who says you can still swap for WOMI. That's how I hold my OMI. I did it yesterday. So I guess you can. But again, you need to do it. It's going to cost some Go and some Ethereum for gas. We have to swap it twice. Hey, Foster, what's going on? Crypto Chris says, yo, Randy, I made it. Hi, Crypto Chris. Low of the Realm says, love me some breaking OMI news. I know, right? All Chat Gaming is going to skip this. Low of the Realm, yeah, Foster is the man. What's going on? Randy and OMI thing sounds it does. And honestly, it looks like on this, it looks like you're only staking or getting in your liquidity pool. That it says 359%, but then you're looking at it and it's like, well, the rewards are only $14 a day. And, at 33,000 TVL, farming, if you're farming 3,000 of it, $14 a day, it's just not that much. Again, it just doesn't seem like a lot, in my opinion. But that I don't know if that's what you have to put in for the 33,000, or you have to put in, 3,300 to get that $14 a day. Thank you, Randy. All night, dude. Night all Chat Gaming. John is what's up, Foster? What's good? It's not obvious already. Article coming this weekend. Post AMA. Just a guess. Oh, maybe. Your T-shirt makes me want a Veve green truck T-shirt. This is Hey Arnold. That's the good stuff. Use Ethereum on MetaMask to get WOMI. You can definitely do that. But why? So question: why do you guys get WOMI instead of OMI? Because it's like 10. It's like 0.0077 out of size from 0.0066. So let me know on that. App not working. Tell Foster to go live. Foster cannot go live right now. General 69 says so. Basically, we finally get to say, see, this is weird. Like, how are they going to give that? How are they even going to give us with that little volume, with that little OMI that they have? They only have like 15 million. What am I going to do? I'm going to stake 15 million and just take their whole pool? Like that doesn't seem logical. Doesn't seem logical, Captain. Um, and then that's not fair to anyone else. Comics have moved. Yep, they have. It was huge news. Thanks for these updates. Careful on small swap exchanges. They can pull the rug. That's the other thing. This seems pretty risky. Again, Altcoin Daily mentioned them, and they have they have 48,000 followers on Twitter. But this is not something that I would feel comfortable with right now. Because I don't have any more OMI. I don't have any more than like 20 million OMI in any one trust wallet, and so I would have to go and get like two trust wallets to get, and then I'd be worried about trying to go and get, trying to get exchanges. I'm sorry, trying to get GoChain and other stuff, and then accidentally sending OMI to the wrong address, and then I lose that OMI. So I just didn't want to do that. Seen you got a secret rare comic. Good work. So, oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I sold for like 875, so I netted 800 because of the fees, and it was down to like 675 before. I knew it would go down. If it went down like 500, I'd probably rebuy, but. Oh, sorry, so good. Puzzle says, "I'm here, Sandra. Long story short, my gut tells me this is more trouble than it's worth." Yeah, it seems pretty high risk for something that I don't want to do. And even a buddy of mine has never heard of Energi before. You want to do a quick FaceTime or call? Like, well, I'm on live right now. Can I ask you questions live on a call? Wait, Walt's. Oh my God, Walt's at 7,400. I missed that. So for those of you that are just joining us, because I see we got a few more people, it's that we have a. Okay, all right. I'm gonna. Man, how do I call him? How do I call him? Oh, all right. He gave me his number. Thank the Lord. Day. So I'm calling him right now, and we are going to get to the bottom of this. Oh, hey, how's it going? So you're on live. Tell everyone hi.
What's good, everybody? What kind of audience you got right now?
103 people, 26 likes. Not a very good like ratio, guys.
We gotta step that up.
I know, those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump it up. So did you read that Medium article?
I did.
Okay. Is this something... Now, Foster's done a bunch of detective work, and let me go and read kind of what he's said before. And you said you've never heard of these guys, right?
No, I've never heard of Energi.
Okay, so it seems that they came out in February and never exceeded 16 million TVL. Be advised, what is TVL? The Tango Victor Lima.
TVL.
Yeah, on one of the screenshots I sent you, it looked like that was a...
Total value locked.
Okay, so the total value locked has never been... All right, where is it here? Yeah, has never exceeded 16 million for the whole swap. And of the TVL, over 50% is their own native token. So that's about 8 million, that's their own native token. The next highest being Ethereum at only 800,000. All of the pools are up relative to the 24-hour change, which is likely brought on from the Altcoin Daily video. That Altcoin Daily video was the one that mentioned this, and it got sent to me like 1,000 times, which was great. So what, based on that, have you ever done this type of thing? Have you ever, I assume you have staked a bunch of other crypto in the past.
No, actually not really, man. I don't have a whole lot of time to do this research. I just buy a shit ton.
Yeah.
And hodl.
Mm-hmm.
And stay involved with the communities. That's about it. But if I can I have a significant amount of OMI. I think you and I are probably right next to each other with what we're holding right now.
Yeah. I know you had 100, then you went higher at some point.
Yeah, I've gotten a pretty penny more. I'm about 125 right now.
Oh, damn you! I'm at like 114.4. But
So,
I'll get another like half a million in like the next day or so. So I'll be up to 115 soon. But that's it, man. I'm tapped. I'm
I
done.
feel you there. Absolutely. Of course I want to get more, but no, I'm intrigued. What did you what did you in the community come up with?
So basically, we're looking like that it's been exactly 1 month of sideways action on this exchange, meaning there's no new liquidity that's been coming on. And Shiba Swap has a total value locked of over 500 million, which is about 25x more. The volume transacted per day has never been over 2.4 million, and only in the last week has it started to get over a million a day consistently. Now, OMI itself cannot be used, and it needs to be converted to WOMI. So I've been trying to figure that. I finally connected my MetaMask, but now I realize that I have to take. I'm gonna have to be able to take my WOMI, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go to the site, swap my OMI on GoChain for WOMI on Ethereum, but I need both GoChain tokens and Ethereum for gas. And based on that screenshot, it doesn't really look like you're getting a lot. I mean, if you're only locking up a certain amount, um, like $33,000 worth, it looks like you're only getting about $14 a day. Is that correct?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay.
I have to run that percentage right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, percentage seems.
Has somebody done this already? I thought they stopped the wrapped only trading.
You can still do it. People are doing that as of yesterday. But I have no. It doesn't look like anyone here has done it yet. Friend Ryan just moved all the OMI to the Veve app for the upcoming swap. He's like, was that a mistake? I don't know. And also Veve, the app itself was, it wasn't loading properly, and then if I try to go to a bunch of people saying they can't even get on. But I can get on, so that's, I don't know why they can't.
Yeah, I get a little uneasy with stuff like this, especially with the amount that I'm holding.
Yeah.
So personally, I probably won't mess with it.
Yeah.
I don't move my stuff around anyway, but I don't know. I would just wait until an official announcement myself.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, the reason I was interested is because Altcoin Daily mentioned it, and then I looked on. Okay, well they have 48,000 followers on Twitter, but I told my viewers on here that one, I'd be worried about. One, I have to pay a bunch of gas fees for let's say even if I want to do 20 million OMI, it's just a lot of gas. I think for that. And not only that, but I'd be so scared about sending it to the wrong address and just losing it. It's like, fudge.
Yeah, I agree. The only concern that I have is I believe Altcoin Daily, I believe they accept promotions. So Energi could be promoting this as a paid promo, and you would never know because nobody announces that. But then on the same note, you would think that Ukomi would have to agree to put it on their platform. So it would seem legit. Yeah. Again, I don't know.
That's a good point. I mean, actually, even Foster said that it sounded like that Altcoin Daily. He said it sounded a little sponsory. I was like, oh, okay, all right. That's.
Yeah. I mean, I get it though. Yeah, I don't know. Don't they have an AMA Friday?
They do.
We need daily AMAs until the goddamn migration, don't we?
Alex was in a space before. He was in Orange Bag Lady's space, and I don't know if there's that space is still going on right now. I think he's gone out of it though. But yeah, he's that they do. We probably should get something like that. I mean, I don't. It'd be really hard because they all work so much already. But
I agree, man. I will say, I just launched a collection myself. We do the 10,000 collection, and I'm not plugging my own
Is that
project.
the goats?
Goat Society. Yep.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord.
I was an advisor. We spoke out. We have huge plans, but the reason that the project succeeded initially, and it's going to go, huge, but 5-minute sellout of 10,000 pieces. We did daily AMAs.
Wow.
And you would be amazed. Some of them were 6 to 8 hours long. The questions don't stop. There's so many new people entering the space.
Yeah.
And Ecomi is one of the most unique tokens. I almost find it necessary to pay somebody. I mean, it's hard to find a Reese or somebody else to do that nonstop, but a lot of questions are going to be needed answered. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see. I'm on for the long road, just like you are. I have no intentions of selling for many, many years, but it's a unique token, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm plugging your Twitter right now, so expect a couple of followers there.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, of course. Have a good night.
All right, catch you later. Bye. So yeah, that was. Let me get back to here. Immutable phase 2. It might be. But again, I can get into OMI. I could get into Veve right now. Some of it's not loading, but some of it is. Like, it was taking a little while to get here before. Hopefully I can get there now. Yeah, I can get there now. Immutable phase 2. I mean, Immutable should be done in like end of this month, early next month. R2, the Pokemon Real Professor, it's showtime. MetaMask is sketchy. MegaMask is not sketchy. MetaMask is fine. A little confusing, but it's fine. Excuse me. That being said, it doesn't seem like, again, and this is somebody, he has more OMI than I do. Like, not just by like, oh, he's got like a couple hundred. No, he's got like millions of more OMI than I do. He's not doing it right now. It doesn't seem like somebody else that I had talked to in my whale group, they have like multiple times more OMI than I have. They weren't doing that right now. They're happy just hodling. They don't want to risk anything. Now, I could be like a negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, and maybe this works, and you're getting like 300% APY, and you triple your OMI, But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So it seems like the whales are going to be the ones to not do it. They're the ones to not go that route. So I mean, OMI is enough of a gamble, even though it's weighted dice that you're rolling. That's just it for me. It's a Google add-on. Yes, it is. Just don't swap for rug pull coins. So just don't swap for rug pull coins. Obviously, this isn't. What do you think Walt and Mickey will go for in the future? I mean, I said it'll be $10,000 by end of the year, probably, unless they announce something really, really huge, like a Nintendo. All these things going on makes me want to stay awake all night. Oh, dude, I know you never want to go to bed. I wanted to go to bed, but I can't. No, you think says you're going to spend more in gas, and yeah, that's the thing. Like the gas fees. I mean, for OMI, it's not bad. A little bit of Go token, but the gas for the Ethereum is nuts. Heckin' nuts. Spend my guess is probably 50K floor in the future. Oh yeah. I mean, that'll be 100K at some point probably. Brendan Z says, "Yo, sounds mega sketch." Yeah, this is something that, again, it's probably okay for if you stake like a small amount of it, in that farming liquidity pool. But on the amounts, if you have several million, it's like, okay, well, they don't really. I just don't see it. Brendan Z got 420 of the red ghost bear. He says, "What up, Brendan?" Crypto Chris is back. Tom Van Vention says, "Can you please give me an update on the topic of this video for people who just joined the stream?" How long ago was that? That was okay. So yeah, it was that we were possibly able to go and farm some OMI, and we were supposed to go and do that and get like, I don't even know what it was, like 357%, and that was 359 I think before. Oh yeah, 359 percent per APY, the rewards and fee APY, which is a lot. The total value live right now is only $33,000 worth, so it's not a lot. But again, it's not just that. It's not like they have it for sushi and uni and Phil, NGRT, Engine. So they have it for a bunch of these, but I'm just really, I'm a little concerned about it, and a lot of other people are concerned. And it's not just other people that just like super skeptical, like, like, oh no, it's fake news. They're people that have just gone on and are known for doing really good detective work. And again, it's a lot of whales that are a little cautious as well. Giovanni Days is WB. Who's Randy on the phone? Yeah, it was Zach. He's the guy that does the Goat Society. I wouldn't do staking with him, to be honest. I'm not either. Already following Zach. Hey yo, set check Randy. New Pedro says with MetaMask, you got to be careful of what you link your MetaMask to. Yeah, I guess that's true. Tyrus Taylor says, Randy, you should look into impermanent loss when being an LP provider before doing anything. What is LP? Let me know. Insane says, you guys have a link to that article. I could try to put it in the chat. Hang on. Let me go to the YouTube and like my own video. I'm gonna like my own video right here as soon as it decides to. Okay, there we go. Go to live chat. Okay, chat publicly, and I'm going to go to the clipboard, and I'm going to medium. Yep, under liquidity pools. Okay. How much OMI do you need to have to be in the OMI whale group? And so, be advised. I had because Zach, the guy I was just on the phone was a cool dude, has more OMI than me, and I asked if I could bring him in, and they're like, and the whale group that I was in is just like, the only reason we brought you in because you're like a celebrity. I was like, oh thanks, like. Like I was like, okay. They didn't want outsiders, even though he again has more than I do, and I asked like, hey, this is a cool dude. So I stopped asking to bring people in, even though I think other people would be good conversationalists in there. So I just got shot down. I just got shot. Me Holmes has a question. I cannot see past the first 200 or so OMI holders anymore on GoChain. I've been able to keep tabs on it for a while now. Do you know where I can see the entire wallet list? #why? #curious. I used to go and let me show you, or let me try to see it. Let me try to go to the Google. GoChain. Where was it? Oh, I think I used to just Google OMI wallets, and then it should have, OMI wallet holders, and the OMI token GoChain Explorer is where I used to go. That's just a bright light. You can't see nothing there. But it'll take you down there, and you go to, oh my God, you can't see anything here. OMI hodlers, and you go to OMI holders, and I guess so the top 8, if you click number 8, that'll take you to number 200 because there's 25 on each of them. Oh, skip cannot be higher than 100 for this endpoint. I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on. Well, let me try this again to see. Let me go to the OMI holders. And we've got so many people with like billions of tokens on that first page. Literally, the first page is up to 3 billion. And then you go to 1 billion on the second page. That's the top 50. Top 75 have 455 million and above. The top 100 have 299 million and above. Still so much. So it's top 125 is 214. Oh wow, I can only do the top 25, or the top 125 is all I can go to, because if I go to the top 6, it says skip cannot be higher than for 100 at this point. So yeah, that's really weird. I'm not able to see. I'm not able to see past that either. Me home. That was interesting. Where am I here? Oh, Critical, I might take the bullet. I'll look more into it tomorrow. Yeah, let me know. Lola says definitely would wait for official announcement first. That's the other thing. Maybe if you can catch someone. Actually, let me see if Alex is still in that. Let me try to go on Twitter and go in that space and see if Alex is still there, and I can try to find him. He's not in here, but let me see what they have to say.
There's some areas that when I navigate through, it's gonna say that I need.
So this is Orange Bag Lady space. I'll go in. Oh, okay.
So already, but that'll probably be what I
wait for announcement. MetaMask ain't bad. What I miss here, Randy? I think hopefully I answered that. Thanks, Randy. Need to find OMI 1% group to join. What happened? Hi, Randy. Hi, Babe Milham. And again, hopefully I explained that, but I'll explain a little bit more. Thanks for checking as well. I think it's weird, and I don't like having missing information on an investment. That's true. Because I'm not even on the top, even though I'm in like the top technically like 200 accounts. It's in like 6 different trust wallets. So. Oh, he's just talking to Khaki. I thought you said Randy. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'll have somebody check one of my trust wallets, and I'll get back to you. And but I should be able to go and have something. I should be able to go and have something that is. I should be able to check that real quick. All right, let me get back to questions here. Chris says liquidity. Oh, liquidity pool. They're impermanent loss when a liquidity pool provider before doing anything. That's a good point. News. Yeah. So check the Medium article that I dropped in there, but read with extreme caution. Milham's hey, sweetie Brandy. Oh my God, I can't. I'm gonna have to. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I can't mute this. Okay, I'll try to mute that way. Let me know if that's annoying. Want to sell some collectibles for more OMI, but man, the rates for gems are dirt right now. Risky click. Well, no, the click up there is fine. That just takes you to an article, but it is just take that with several grains of salt. I sell some collectibles for more OMI, but man, the rates for gems are dirt right now. What are the rates for gems now? What are they going for? Oh, I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, moving on. Thank you very much. No problem, Insane. And me home. Thank you for that $10 super chat talking about the what's on the Go chain. And again, that's what I used to see. So guys, go on Google OMI token holders. Go to that Go chain. You used to be able to see all the way down for the top, all of the accounts, and now you can't, which is very, very interesting. I think it does have something to do with immutable, but I'm not sure why. Hey, so I found this Medium article. I'm live right now, so I just wanted to tell you guys, read this real quick and tell you some of the things that I find a little wrong with it. It is currently from Energi. It's from Altcoin Daily. He had mentioned it, and for the new guys that are on my channel, you'll hear this again. Major yield farming expansion, Energi, ENERGI, creates liquidity pools for 19 new cryptos with triple-digit APY, and it's not just OMI, it's Chainlink, Binance Coin, AV, Decentraland, Sandbox, Louis. I'm not going to read all of them, but it's a bunch of them. And these are all eligible for triple-digit annual percent yields for the next 30 days. And basically that means new coins can earn higher APY to 100% and beyond, and the pools will earn significantly higher annual percentages, some up to 100%, more for others. And they basically go on to say that you could earn like 359% per year by essentially staking with them and farming their liquidity pool. But I have found some not so good inconsistencies with these. And shout out to Foster Hilt for doing a bunch of legwork on this. But it seems that they came out in February, this Energi, and they never exceeded 16 million total value locked for the whole swap. And of the total value locked of the 16 million, over 50% is their own native token. And then the next highest is Ethereum at about 800,000. But all of the pools are up relative to the 24-hour change, but that's likely brought on from the altcoin daily video that surfaced 2 hours ago. It's been about exactly 1 month of sideways action on the exchange, meaning no new liquidity has been coming on, and the volume transaction per day has never been over 2.4 million, and only in the last week did it start getting over 1 million per day. OMI itself cannot be used. You have to use wrapped OMI. You have to use the WOMI, which is a little weird because you go to the site, you have to swap your OMI on GoChain for WOMI on Ethereum, but you need GoChain tokens and Ethereum for gas. Basically, I don't like the look of this. And before somebody else, some new person makes a video saying, "Hey, get 359% for farming," I just wanted to come out and go live and then talk to you guys as well, saying this is probably not something you want to do, or if you want, take it with a huge grain of salt.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. I heard something about that earlier. I just ain't dig too much into it. So we're glad that you and Foster's out here doing the Veve Lord's work out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. So I just wanted to kind of be a little voice of reason here before I went to bed. So I'm gonna get back to my live. So I'll catch you all later. I love you guys. Thanks, Orange Bag Lady, for hosting this. Love you. Goodbye. Meow. 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 Okay, so that is done. I'm going to move on to more questions. Can you post a link? I did post a link down there. Kurt, yeah, shut up, Kurt. Near page is, oh, wonderful. We will have whales dumping on us simultaneously. Which, again, I don't think they are. Who does Savage laughing? Renzi says, MetaMask is amazing money printer if used right. Yeah, and again, I'm not too familiar with it, so that's why I'm not really doing it. Who does Savage says, I agree, Brendan. People are missing out. Meons, thanks for checking as well. I think it's weird. I don't have any missing information on an investment. I think it is too. Also, thank you guys for 69 likes. That means the world. I wanted to be able to go and take a look at that as well. Oh God, my life has stopped. Let me go on and okay, give myself a like. I think this does just happen to have something to do with the switch to immutable, and that's why. Jameson Coffee said Brandon MetaMask. So much power. Jameson Coffee says I use on unusual and get bucked everything with Ethereum fees. Yeah, those are rough. Milham says, hey Brandon, how many of the ghost bears have you snatched up? Oh my God, Brendan Z's been going nuts with those. Jameson says Uniswap. Pedro Ira says Veve app not working. I don't know why it's working for me and not for some. Brendan Z has 18 commons, 2 uncommons, 2 rares, 3 ultra rares, and some amazing mints within there. Oh my God, Brendan Z is a savage. James Close, what happened, Randy? You lost your 100 million LB? No, I did not. I didn't lose anything. It's just weird that for some reason the GoChain Explorer won't let you see past the first 125 mints, 125 wallets, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, and I don't know why the Veve app is working for some Keith Jones and it's not for others. Crypto Jones, I was joking about the click. Now it's all good. Bill Hem says, well done, thank you. Brendan Z's transferred a lot of my old duplicates toward Ghost Bears. I need to chill. 0.6 as well. Oh yeah, let me see what we're at here, because this has been again, could this be good for us that don't do this if they go and they see, oh hey, guess what, a bunch of people are locking their stuff up. I just don't think they have the liquidity to give that all. Yeah, something doesn't smell right. But yeah, as that article came out, OMI just heckin' huge green candles, up to 0.0067. So it was down to 0.0063 something, up to 0.00679, so almost 68. And let me see what we got here. So we were at 9 million 24-hour trading volume. We're at 9.2. We're at 10.8 now, so that increased a little bit. Cavell apparently got the rights to Veve for his merch. I saw that. He didn't. That's a joke. It's just funny. Brenzy is so tempted to buy that 41 uncommon. Oh, you still haven't bought it yet? Yo, girl. And says the energy swap is highly weird. It is very, very weird. Brenzy in the house. Player Dom. Milham says they got big potential. Hard to go wrong. It's true. That car says my girlfriend is snoring in bed next to me in Mexico. Too much. Oh. Oh, Zach. Good for you, man. But Jesus, don't. Near Pages, how dare she snore during a renting live stream? Do you have to lock up? No, I'm not going to lock anything. I mean, because again, we're going to get actual staking with the team. We're going to get actual staking through OMI, through the Veve app. Now, will you get APY rewards? No, you're not going to get more OMI for your OMI. You're going to be able to get some really cool benefits in the Veveverse and also on other drops. So that's really cool. But you're not going to be able to go and say, "Oh, I'm staking a million OMI so I can get 100,000 OMI." That's just not going to happen. At least not yet. I don't think that'll ever happen. Milham says, I'm bummed I couldn't build the skateboard set. Really wanted that one. Ultra, that Ultra is insane. Watch that sounds very fishy to me. I wouldn't go there. I'm not going. Again, I might just be a worry wart over here, but that's not something that I would go and do just to be completely safe. Even if I am missing out on gains, I already have enough on me. I don't need to be greedy. James McCullough says, never heard of every swap. Yeah, I haven't heard of all these swaps either. I know of a couple of them, but I never heard of Energy Swap. Insane says, I would absolutely avoid it. Patriot says, I personally wouldn't, and I don't have much OMI. So I think the general consensus is that we're not doing this. MBZ, if you hadn't heard, the recap is basically Altcoin Daily mentioned Energy Swap, spelled with an I, Energy, I at the end. And it seems like they're promising like 359% APY, but it doesn't look like they can. Like, at least not for the amounts of OMI that a lot of us have. If you have like 100,000 OMI or 10,000 OMI, yeah, they might be able to do that, but it just seems really, really fishy. Because you have to, wrap your OMI and send OMI there. James Claude says, don't take advice from a guy that sold Spider-Man Secret for 1,200. Oof. Oh, Foster has earned his place among content creators. He just reached 3,000 followers on Twitter as well. Rockstar says the app's still not working. I don't know why. Did you guys update it? Let me know, because we had an update like 2 days ago. Let me see if there's another update that maybe I just didn't have. Go to Veve. No, seems good. Seems good. All right, so a buddy of mine thinks, would it be far-fetched to say that they're trying to promise these rewards based on hoping they get a significant amount of liquidity and hoping that sponsoring people like Altcoin Daily would get them there? Decent hypothesis. Can't find a good argument against that. So, yeah, good for him. Stay 1,000 miles away. Or says WTF is happening. Wrapped OMI is garbage. I don't have any WOMI. I've never done that. I mean, I could. Apparently, you could still do it. People were doing it as of yesterday, but I just haven't done it yet. Says to Justin, ha. He never has, especially with Pokemon merch. He couldn't get sued. Oh my god. Zygar says, pick me up an electric Lola number 63 mint for less than a G. Soft move or boss move? Probably a boss move, I'd say. I mean, number 63 for... Yeah, probably boss move. Brenzies, my sister asked me one Pokemon today. Tell your sister, I would say, I'm really hoping February for Pokemon Day. Could be sooner. I don't know. Rock Hunter says, for the record, Energy Swap launched in March. Yield farming just launched last week. That's the main reason for the low liquidity in them, right? And hence the high APY and contest to attract liquidity. So you think they would take like a loss? Like Walmart does this sometimes. They take a loss on certain items in hopes that you shop around and get other items that they, have profit on. Which is so weird. I don't know how they do that. But yeah, maybe they're thinking about, oh, hey, let's get all of these people on here. And I get it. First to market, you meet that barrier to entry. I'm just just trying to fix myself. You get that barrier to entry, and The first ones, if this is good, if this is legit, they're gonna make a lot of money. But if this is not, they are gonna get pummeled, and I just wouldn't risk that. And I'm a big risk taker. Giovanni Day says Sea Rare Skateboard was at 7.4K, and Walt was as well before the app crashed. Which is the better buy? So the Sea Rare, Walt is definitely that, in my opinion. Well, at least long term. But let's take a look at the VV app, and let's see. Okay, what we got here. Let's go to my full sets. And I'm stuck on loading here. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna go to the Disney stuff, right? And we're gonna look at. Oh, actually, I don't have that Walt Animation. The Walt Disney Animation Studios is just that. We go to collectibles over here. Because again, mine still works. So I'll keep y'all. Let me know what you want me to look up, and I'll look it up. Renzi says Balla. Just as I'd say, and imagine he said he did. All Chat Gaming says let's get some likes. And Orange Bag Lady says thanks for stopping by today, you legend. Thanks, Orange Bag Lady. You're the best. You're awesome. Everyone, shout out to Orange Bag Lady. Go follow her on Twitter because she hosts these spaces all the time, which she doesn't have to do. She hosts these spaces out of her own. Just to help grow the community and help grow the hobby and have new people come in and they answer questions. And that's really good. And the other is when, like Alex will come in or Reese or, other people will come in and they'll be able to go and we can just have that there. We have a good time. We blow off some steam and then we get celebrities in there sometimes. So that's something that is really, really special. And Orange Bag Lady's just been killing it with those. And me and Alex were talking this weekend. He loves that. He loves chatting Tuesdays. He loves Back in the Classroom. He loves Orange Bag Lady. And Orange Bag Lady was mentioned by I think Reese as well. Said I really wanted to meet her because it seems really fun. And y'all are both across the pond, as it were, or at least that's where y'all from. Okay, so let me go to where the heck? Okay, the partner statue. Let's take a look. 218 in the market, $7.6 thousand $. My God, that is a lot. From Randy's stream, here's what I think it is. The pool itself just launched last week, which is why there's low liquidity. Rewards are paid in RNG by the Energi treasury. Okay, that makes sense. Moving on. Let's get some likes. Thanks, All Chat Gaming. John said, I was like, how? Mayo. Zakar says, you're goddamn right. MBZ is Cavell best suit. Justin's dead. Zakar says, how do I be legend status, Orange Bag Lady? You gotta hop in her streams and just drop some knowledge on people. Gotta make people laugh, and you gotta just love everyone, man. I don't know. I don't know how I do this. Just says David, you call yourself. Robert Desmond Warner says, hi Randy, I started buying the number 89 Batman. I feel he's underpriced. I think a lot of these are underpriced in my opinion. Chris says, which one of your whale friends just bought a bag? We just spiked, LOL. I don't think that was any one person. I think that was a lot of people that happened to be on the... again, let me look at Bit4X. Because again, we have JP that had 390 million OMI, give or take, just sold like 50 million of it. He's selling some more. So yeah, I get it. I know we just had a pretty good green candle there. But JP's been selling lots. So I really wish he wouldn't. Like do I like everything that he does? No, but I like some of the things that he does. He is a net positive in the universe, despite some things that him using. So he used bots. He used bots on like 8 accounts. They froze most of them, if not all of them. And he knew that. He would get the bots on the thing. He would use bots to get drops. He wouldn't sell. He wouldn't swap them over to his collection. He just wanted to see how many times he could do it before he got caught. And they froze, I think, most or all of his accounts. I don't know what they're going to do with those things that they got. Because, again, they froze his account, which happened to have bots, so he's not getting back into those accounts. Again, he's got enough OMI. He's not gonna be hurting for the $10,000 worth of stuff that they got. So I don't know if they're going to burn that, or they're going to re-release that, are they going to put it for giveaways? I don't know. That would be pretty sweet. Saying, oh, hey, by the way, here's some giveaways that we're doing from the people that we got caught using bots. That would be insane. It'd be a lot of cool stuff. But JP's not buying, he's selling. Rock Hunter says, rewards are being paid in NRG, not OMI, and they're paid out of the Energi treasury, not the liquidity providers. You need to do your research into Energi. Okay, that is good. I'm glad. This is why we have the space here. So if they're paid out in NRG, then you would have to take that and hopefully that NRG keeps its value, and then you have to be able to sell that to other people that want NRG. That makes me want to do it even less. Because, again, maybe NRG is due for a moon. Maybe as we're getting it, it goes up, and it's like, hey, and we're all making money. But, again, I don't know what else it's used for. I don't know what else it's, again, I would have to do more research into it. But again, on the off chance that because so many people are getting NRG, and, if I go in there with 50 million OMI, and I start getting a lot of money paid in NRG, that's just going to flood the market. And this is not good. That is not good for NRG. And I don't want to do that to the holders of NRG also, because I don't need NRG. I would sell that so I can buy more OMI. Just my opinion. Kurt says, smell fishy. Saymana says, nothing is loading for me. Immutable announced Friday. Maybe we could get an immutable announcement on Friday. Who knows? Simon says Gary V, November 22nd on a Comey. That's true. We do have Dan Shawbell that has a 22 November, that next week. He's releasing a thing with Gary V, which I thought was interesting. Moving on. Kyle Riley says, where's the best place and way to buy OMI? So Kyle Bradley, add me on Twitter. I'll send you something. Wendy Stibalis, shout out to her, wrote out a really, really good detailed way to buy OMI. You do it on Bit4X, and you can go to YouTube and just type it in, but message me on Twitter. I'll send you the link or the screenshots and everything to Wendy Stibalis' Facebook page where she wrote it out. Actually, I might be able to go and you can just go on my Twitter and it's down there like, hey, how to buy OMI on Bit4X. So it'll be down there from a couple days ago. And saying that Justin, well, it would be interesting. I mean, maybe Akomi tolerates it, but not the Pokemon Company. Yeah, that's true. Renzi says, dang, what's up with Veve right now? I don't know. I can get on. I don't know why nobody else can get on. I am doing okay. I can go and see things. Let's see what else is at. Okay, I own one addition to this item. And the floor is $775 for an Elsa. Very nice. Renzi says, immutable X transfer in the works. Maybe. Again, there was some... I've been a little bit conservative with this saying, oh, it'll probably happen early December. Heck, maybe it's happening now. Oh my god, this could be it, boys. Again, I don't know that this is it. I'm just speculating here. Again, I said early December that'll happen. That'll be done, and we should get, exchanges by mid-December. But who knows? This could be the start. It could happen end of November. Exchanges early December. We don't know. That says Altcoin Daily is jokes. I mean, it's usually very good, but again, I don't know. Altman says, I won't wrap my OMI. I wrap my Ethereum to buy on OpenSea and can't figure out for the life of me how to unwrap it. Yeah, this is why it's very hard for people to do these things, because it's rough. It's hard. It's hard to buy NFTs. This is why Veve is so disruptive. You have to wrap OMI to try to buy it and send to a MetaMask. It's just... Try to explain that to older people. It's just so hard. Try to explain it to me. It's hard. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. You put in money with your credit card or PayPal into Veve, and then you buy NFTs. Boom, like that. And they're digitally licensed NFTs. You're buying the highest quality product. It's like in the movie American Gangster. Denzel Washington goes to Vietnam, and he brings a whole bunch of nose candy back with him, and he's selling a purer product at half the price of his competitors. How? By just being disruptive and innovative and just being a boss. Akomi or Veve has better NFTs, and they're so easy to use. It's so disruptive. You wonder why we're going so quick. Wonder why we're growing so quickly. It's a lot. Kurt says, usually they would restrict access to the app if it was immutable, though. That's true. 111 Bonero says, you to goat for going into OBL space and alerting the Veve OMI community. Yeah, I post on Twitter. I mean, it's just, God forbid somebody sees that and they just like, oh, and let's say they're pretty literate in, wrapping things like, oh, well, I got a MetaMask, I got this, I could just, pay for some Go token, pay for some Ethereum, wrap my OMI and send it to there and start staking, and then them not knowing what they're doing. And again, this is probably okay, but I again, every whale I've talked to is not doing this. Like, they are not doing this. So, God forbid that, again, I don't know anything about Energi, probably okay, but God forbid they're not, and God forbid these people, like, get rug pulled or they do whatever, their OMI's lost, their OMI's gone. Proceed with caution. I am usually very conservative in certain things. Again, obviously, I'm a high-risk taker, but who goes all in on any one thing like 5 different times and is right. But anyway, we got you definitely want to go and give people an outside perspective, like, all right, come on back, we're not going to ape into this. At least I didn't want to ape into it. It's good to have all the information beforehand. So I'm going to do my 1-hour Patreon member shout out. How do you get your sleep at night? How did you get your noose so tight? Like chewing on tinfoil, it's so much fun. Gotta be dead before you're gone. Look how things have gotten, and I'll be happy so I won't pretend. I'll be chewing as you're going down, and I'll be happy, I'll be laughing. How many feelings can you steal? Alright, moving on. Milham says, app is opening, nothing is displaying. That's so interesting. I don't know why I can go and do that and nobody else can. Maybe they're doing it for some people and not for others. Well, I'm going to close the app now and just not, go on the, what do you call it? Just not block up the traffic there. And all seriousness, whose merch is that? So Justin's, Cavell Anderson got some merch. Like, he's putting out some Veve merch. I don't think he got permission to do that, but it looks cool. It looks cool. They got these little hats with a little ball on top. Like, I want that. Maybe he's doing that and giving a little bit % to Veve. I don't know. Allman says, is Pokemon owned by a larger entity in the way that Marvel is owned by Disney? Well, technically Game Freak, but Nintendo. Yeah, so Nintendo is the owner. Again, you have why they're able to go all in Super Smash Brothers, like, Link from Legend of Zelda, Mario, Yoshi, Kirby, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, and Pokemon. The reason why they're able to do that is because they're all owned by Nintendo. Oh god. That hurt so bad. Oh my god. They're all owned by Nintendo. Fudging crap on a cracker. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry for my language. I'm gonna cry. So that is that's how they do that, alt man. New York says, you ever gonna launch any merch? I actually do. I have a merch store down below where you can get a meow 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 shirt from the real Randy Chavez. So link down below for that. It's a sweet belly button, bro. Sorry. Simon says, yes, Gary Vee had a recent NFT interview with Dan Schawbel, and he said the section on Akomi gets aired November 22nd. It will. Kurt's like, oh. Simon says, it's all timing. The AMA on Friday is going to be pivotal. Oh, God, the AMA on Friday is going to be insane. That's going to be like 3. We're going to keep them on for so long. It's going to be nuts. MB says, damn, need to buy. Yeah, I do. Jameson Coffee says, is it true Captain Carter is going to be character for Nintendo game in the works now? I don't know. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. I love Captain. Peggy Carter is just a boss. Especially as Captain Carter. Love her. Carter says, at Orange Bag Lady is the real MVP. She is. Dude, I love her, man. I really wish that she had come to DesignerCon. I'm not trying to make her feel bad if she's here listening. The more the merrier that come. Milham and Brandy, I always called her Brandy Babe. That's what Milham called Brandy and H. They said they're gonna try to come to the next one. We got a bunch of people trying to come to the next one. It's so much fun. It is so exciting. It's unlike anything I've ever really been to, and I've been to a bunch of Comic Cons. It's glad sits up, everyone. My gift to the my gift to the community here. What's up, Jameson? Peter Nowak says, "How is Chaveztopia coming along?" Pretty good. I add tiles every week to Chaveztopia in Earth 2. Link down below to the game, to Chaveztopia, to my referral code, and all that. Olivia Hernandez laughing. Kurt says, "What's up, Mr. Collector?" Olivia Hernandez says, "Yas." How many? All right, only 13 minutes behind. I'm good. I'm doing well. London Lad says, "So the app didn't work for me, but then I updated it on the App Store and now it works." Maybe that's it. It's Glad says, "What's up with the app news? See everyone talking about it, just logging in." I guess it wasn't working for some people, but it looks like those people have been, they just didn't update the app, potentially. It's Glad says, "What up, Kurt?" Craig Loman says, "Who's JP?" He's just a big whale. And this is why JCP selling though. He says he's got other projects that he can go into. That he says will be better. I'm gonna get him on the podcast, have him talk about it though. And we got Lucas with that super chat saying, "When I get some real Randy merch, I want to get my brother something for. Where can I get real?" Yeah, so it should be in the link down below. I should be able to go and look at it. It should just be in merch store. Yeah, so this is it. If you that link down below, the first where it says merch store, it's on bigcartel.com. Randy Chavez got a meow shirt. So I have one. It's in the laundry. It's at the laundromat right now. I wore it the first day of Designer Con on that Friday. It's everything you've dreamed of and more. It feels soft and lightweight with the right amount of stretch, comfortable and flattering for both men and women. Meow with me. I don't know where I came up with this. 100% combined and ring spun cotton. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but yeah, you basically do that. So that is how you do it down there. That is my merch store, and yeah, so go and do the thing if you want, Lucas. You know, if you want. Where was I here? Where was I over? Oh God, where was I? Okay. Kurt says, chillin', listening to Randy. Tell me an OMI bedtime story. All right. There once was a man from Bombay who sailed to China one day, but he was tied to the tiller by a sex-mad gorilla, and China's a very long way. Is that a fun bedtime story for you? Tony Malinchuk says, "You're promoting OMI by trashing NRG." I don't really know what NRG is. I'm just coming at this from... Again, if anyone has any info, if they've worked with them or they know them intimately, please let me know in the comments. It just seemed... Again, it's new to me, and I have that, new, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to trust it if I don't know what it is. But, I definitely promote OMI all the time because that's my biggest position. That is my only position in crypto. So yeah. It says, "I'm buying gems for Pokemon." We don't know when Pokemon's gonna be. It could be next year, mid to late next. I mean, it's probably not gonna be that long when again, even if they announce it, they announced Jurassic Park months ago, Street Fighter, Capcom, months ago. I still don't have it. So. They announced Fast and Furious, months ago. So, Little Prince they announced. They announced LOL MGM. They announced so much. So, even if, let's say, they announce it next week, we might not get that for several months or even a year. So, I mean, if you want to say, hey, I have this amount of gems that I'm going to use for whatever, and this amount's being saved for Pokemon that I can never touch, okay, yeah, that's fine. Now watch a Comey make me a liar, and they announce Pokemon next week. I'll be made a liar out of me. They did. Mr. Clutch said, "LOL, Orange Valley message retracted." Insane says they probably would not do giveaways because they would have to admit how many were taken by bots. Well, I mean, it was no secret that they had a bot issue, but there are a lot less bots now than the longer back you go, the more bots there were. But along that timeline, they got less and less. So they corrected that mistake in a very good way. New York Patriot says, or maybe burn some and give away some. That could be good. New York Patriot says, if no, rather when Pokemon, what do you think the first will be? I don't know. I would be hoping the starters. You'd get 9 of them, so you'd have a whole bunch of, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and then you'd have, still a lot, but a little less of, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and War Turtle, and then you'd have, probably a still good, decent amount of, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. So that would be good to get those 9 out. Now, that being said, in comparison to that, the next, if they decide to go, oh, hey, next week is Bug Pokemon Week, and they announce Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, and then Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, not as exciting, even though, but again, that's if they do statues. They could be doing cards for all we know. And if they do cards, oh my god, if they do cards, and they start out with the originals, if they start out with the originals and they do cards, there could be so many different ways that could go down. Dashy's looking at me like, oh lordy, here we go again. They could do the TCG game, like from Game Boy, where there's no, not from Fossil. It's just, wherever. Or they could decide to do some stuff. Oh, hey, you know what? We got some stuff from, Jungle Set. Oh, we got some stuff from a, the Fossil set. They could release. But again, if they do that, you're not going to get a Pidgeot for the first season for that. And that Pidgeot's a fan favorite. You're not going to get that because Pidgey and Pidgeotto might be in base set, but Pidgeot's not until Jungle Set. Snorlax is not until Jungle Set. Scyther, Pinsir, not until Jungle Set. And then what's in the Fossil set? Well, you have Gengar, you have Dragonite, you have Haunter, although I think Haunter's in base set as well, but it's a Hollow Haunter. You have Moltres, you have Articuno and Zapdos. So, Zapdos is in the first set as well, base set, but there's just a lot of different things that they could do. And again, I'll be here making so many videos on that. So yeah, moving on. Orange Bag Lady, your messages keep getting retracted. I don't know why. Simon says, Doge and Shiba money about to flock to a Comey. I hope so, man. I hope so. London Lad says, where can you buy OMI cold storage wallet? Sold out on the Akomi website. I did talk to them about that. I guess they had a new feature or something coming with that. Once that's corrected, we're going to be able to go and get that. I don't know how many months, but we'll get it at some point. Jim Pro says, that would be a fun blind box for 25 gems if they put all the confiscated collectibles from cheaters all together in a drop a couple times a year. That would be interesting. Some people might be upset, like, oh, I got this common comic for $25. But then some people are like, oh, girl, I got the secret rare for $25. Yeah, it'd be insane. Inferno says, that would be a fun blind box. Yeah, it would. Excuse me. Ryan Jaggy says, I buy WOMI because it's easy. Coinbase wallet to DApp connects to Uniswap. Swap Ethereum for WOMI, and WOMI is in your wallet. No transfers, but high fees. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, to each their own. Wow, I have more likes than I do viewers. Water's so good. All right. Simon says, app is loading again. Very good. Rockstar says, nobody wants to do it. Finding an exchange with OMI was hard enough. Very hard. Once they have more exchanges, nice and easy. Justin says, that's straight out of Squid Game. Crypto Chris, I think I'm going to try the process tomorrow. I'll keep you updated if I do. Thank you, Crypto Chris. You the man. It's a Stonehenge OMI logo, better than the Gems logo. I think so too. What's up, Split Sniper? Oh god, you missed a lot. You got to go back to like the first. I've explained it so many times. Basically, an article came out. Medium article came out, not from Akomi. It was from Energi. Altcoin Daily mentioned Energy Swap and saying that we might be able to stake Akomi in a farming and liquidity pool and just get a lot of energy from it. Oh wow, 95 likes and 95 viewers. That's great. 94 viewers. Damn. Excuse me. So it just, even though it's probably okay, it seems like all of the whales here are not doing it because it might be a little unsafe. Oh god. Brock Hunter says, join Energy's Discord server to learn about us. If you're skeptical, that's fine. Just learn about us. Don't make judgments without doing your research. Again, this is kind of what this is for. Again, I don't really know anything about it. I never heard of it. Again, from what I know, they launched in March. The reason why they haven't had that much liquidity up until recently is because they haven't had this this giant pool until recently. I guess it had to do with getting the rights for it or whatever. But now that they have this, they should probably be able to go and get a lot more. And they're giving rewards for people who are going to just try to pretty much stake with them. But you don't get paid in OMI, you get paid in Energi tokens, which is fine. You're getting something for locking up. And again, they're doing this it's not just with OMI. They're doing it with, I think they're doing it with Axes, Alluvium. They're doing it with a lot of different things. So it's really cool. You store OMI on Trust Wallet. Just set it up under GoChain. I have it on a bunch of different Trust Wallets. I guess I could do it under GoChain. It's just easier for me with Trust Wallets because I know how to work it. Yours works fine. Mr. Collector doesn't says, Ryan, you pay ERC20 fees for WOMI? I don't know what you pay for WOMI. Rockstar says, Pokemon, you need some water. I do. This is empty. In case this is what happened. I've explained it a couple times. Justin says, Bell said he got the rights. I don't know. He might have gotten it from Veve because, he's got a lot of subscribers and yeah, that would make sense. Emil says, you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I just want to meet and bear hug everyone. Dude, come to a Comey, come to a Veve con, like somewhere that Vive's at a booth. It's just nothing but love there. Nothing but love. Lucas, thank you for that super chat saying, where can I get some real Randy merch? I was going to get my brother something for Xmas and link down below where it says, I think it just says merch, right? Yeah, it just says merch store, and you get the real Randy Chavez. You get a meow 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 shirt. There's the real Randy Chavez on it. Pretty legit. I wear it every now and then. Dan K says, what do you think about cable selling with Veve logo? Cable selling? I'm not like. Cavell. If he's got the right, like if he made a deal with them, then cool. You still have the apron, Randy? I have two aprons. One apron is my hip. One apron is of Nicolas Cage, and the other apron is like a two-sider. One's of Dean Winchester, and the other one's of Sam Winchester, from Supernatural. Does says, I'm gonna go create a Veve merch Etsy store. Allman says, has Veve come out with anything outside of independent artist work since Marvel Disney arrived? I don't think so, actually. I mean, they have comics, which is fine. They always have those, but no, I don't think yet. I don't think so. Yeah, because the Marvel Mighties was before Disney came out. So, good point. Good call. Kurt says, sign me up, Justin. Brock Hunter says, I'm Director of Community Management for Energi. I can gladly answer your questions. So, guys, if you have any questions, ask the Brock Hunter right there. That'd be pretty interesting to... maybe we should get him on the podcast. Roger says, it's probably not anytime soon. Jafar says, Pokemon should be at Christmas. I asked Santa, and I've been pretty good this year. That would be great. Oh, God, I would spend so much. And I have an advantage around Christmas time. Everybody else be having, like, families and kids and stuff. I do not. So, moving on. Ms. Clyde says, could you imagine if they dropped Pokemon around Xmas, how many kids would be left without presents? Brandy N.A. says, I am Brandy, babe. God, could you imagine how many kids would go? I would, if I was a kid, I would be so salty if my parents like, hey, sorry, kid, we had to buy these Pokemon NFTs, and you're not getting any. Like, I'd be like, why? Jesse Oscar says, I wish I could be excited for the Pokemon stuff if it comes, but it would just be eaten up by the bots. I mean, there's a lot less bots now than there were a while ago, so I'd be okay. I'm not worried. Swiss Number says, calling it now, Secret Rare will be shining Pokemon. Oh, that'd be so cool. God, shining Pokemon are greatest. Again, Hollow Pokemon and Shining Pokemon are a little different, but yeah, those are cool. Just says Kurt, you'll get jumped for your NFTs. Kurt's laughing. Dibs McCullough says, I hope they wait for exchanges. Yeah, I think they will. Exchange is coming pretty soon. About a month. And that, I think it's conservative. Investmore says, I'd only prefer cards if they can project the digital Pokemon via Metaverse or AR. Could you imagine if that was like Yu-Gi-Oh? It's like, hey, Pokemon card, and then suddenly it's out. Oh my god, that would be absolutely bananas. Again, I planned, 100 likes, hey-oh. I would plan to become a store. I would, again, if they announce it next year, let's say like February, and OMI's at like 8 cents, and I have $8 million, I would spend $80,000 on Pokemon stuff. Because it's 1% of my net worth at the time, and I would just I would just use my OMI. I would just go so hard on it. Because I am Randy Chavez, master of the first 2 generations of Pokemon. So yeah. James Scott says before Pokemon, or Patreon says, hey yo. Switzarm says, I definitely catch up with the stream later. I'm at 1.5 speed watcher, but I want to say to converse with you all. Oh, you're the best. Kurt says, Spidey's Secret Rare, 1 sale away from $18.8 thousand floor. My heckin' goodness, man. Let me take a... Oh, wow. I got a new Patreon member, Lucas. Thank you so much. I will add you to the list, Lucas. What is today's date? Today's date is Wednesday, November 17th. So we are seeing this live. See what we got right here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna up here. So Lucas. My body. Lucas is on. I forgot the date already. It is 17. Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? 17 November 2021. Congrats, Lucas, for joining the Randy Chavez Patreon member shout out list. I'll get you in 7 minutes. Oh, Spidey Secret Rare floor. All right, see what we got here. Veve. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna take a look here at what we got. God, that'd be amazing. That's incredible. I'm so glad I have a Spider-Man Secret Rare. I love him. Where we at here? Blue sky do, we can do. Yeah, wow. There's only one left for 15,600. And that's number 721. The next one after that is at 18.8, and that's 121. So it's good. That's the lowest you can get for the cheapest price. That's so cool. That is so cool. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 6, 7, 8. So we have about, again, where it says there's 45 on the market, you look at the top 8, and the top 8 are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only the top 7 are below 30K. After that happens, it's 31.1K. So 31.1K, yeah, I don't know, or 31K, I don't know how many people are going to go and buy that. It's just a lot of money. So really, out of the 45, you're really looking at 4 of them are under 20K. And that's, 20K is a lot. Go from 15K to 20. I mean, if you're willing to spend 15K on something, you're probably going to spend 20K. But it's just so much. It's so much. I don't see this. Again, Dan Schawbell and I think this will go to 100 grand next year, but that's what mass adoption. Right now, there's some good adoption, but, yeah. So moving on here. Moving on right here. Michael Barnes says, just came back up for me. What just came back up for you? Brian Jagger says, OMI uses Ethereum to pay fees depending on how busy the network. Some of it be $5 to $10, but if it's busy, it could be $100. That's so much. Renzi says Randy's staying up late on stream. Yeah, I've been having just people were sending. We were trying to figure out this energy thing, and again, thanks to Brock Butch Brock, I forget his name, up there. Who is one of the managers of Discord, has said that you stake your OMI or WOMI and you get paid in NRG, and it seems like you get paid a lot in NRG, and it seems like it's Sushi Swap, Uniswap also. So I am definitely coming more around to it. And sorry, I thought I saw something. So I definitely am coming more around to it. And the first people that get in, if it's legit and it's all good, everything's all kosher, probably make a lot of money. But just right now, I for me, it's a fear of accidentally sending it to the wrong address, and accidentally losing my OMI that way. I'm not really too concerned if someone tries to steal the OMI, because let's just say I'd get it back, and if I didn't get it back, well, they would pay it another way. But I'm more of like a derp, and I'd be afraid to like, oh, hey, let's send it this. Oh, I sent it to the wrong address, and I just lose like 20 million OMI. I'd be a little salty on that. Mr. Collector says, holy poop, Kurt. Renzi says, gas is never $5 to $10 anymore. I guess gas is always like 50. Mr. Collector says, be over 20K soon. Yeah, that's insane. Kurt says, straight fire. Does says, we have to get WOMI and pay those fees. If you want to do it, yes. And you would need some Go token as well for the gas fees of OMI. Tony Malinchuk says, if you admitted that you know nothing about it and you call this a possible rug pull, you should education is key, take up Energi invitation, and maybe learn about a coin before you slam it. So, I mean, again, if you go and somebody says something that, let's say, oh, hey guys, we have a new thing called Europa, and you don't know what it is, like, okay, well, I've never heard of it, this other person's never heard of it. They could have all the best intentions in the world, and they could be a very good company, but if you've never heard of it, you're suddenly going to be like, I don't know what this is. And again, I didn't come in and say, like, guys, don't do this. I just came in saying, like, guys, I don't know what this is. And it did, at first glance, did kind of seem a little fishy. But again, coming around to it, definitely always advocate going into things with an open mind. But I am learning. London Lad says, what's your take on Cavell Anderson's $100 OMI prediction? Did he do that video? The $10 OMI prediction I've always been on board with. I just said that it would probably happen by 2040. Not so much that this decade, although, dude, I'd always said it might be about $3 by the end of 2020. By 2030. But maybe like $5 by like 2035 and $10 by 2040. But now I'm thinking that like maybe $5 by 2030 and maybe $10 2035. I've moved the timeline up 5 years but Cavell Anderson thinks we could do it this decade, that $10 OMI. And it's possible because again, like, if you do that now, that's how many trillions of dollars, but as the token gets burned, you're going to be able to go and say, okay, well now, $10 is suddenly not how many trillions. It's half that, and then a quarter of that, and suddenly it's not $1 trillion anymore. I don't know. But I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see where. Renzi says, it'll happen. London Lad. Neri Pedro says, he made $100 OMI price prediction, not surprised. Yeah, let's get the 1 penny first. It should be next month. Justin says, Tony, who said that about the coin? I don't even know. It says, do your follow a favor and gather facts and report back versus nonsense chatter. Again, this is something that was meant for, hey, let's learn together here. And I read the article and I mentioned everything else. So I'd like to think this is coming into it with a pretty open mind. Robert says, anyone who knows anything about Energi would know that the idea of us doing a rug pull is unheard of. User protection and securities are one of our highest priorities. Again, this is something that we just didn't know, that we just never heard of. So we were just trying to go and be like, all right, let's try to learn here. And you saw us throughout the whole stream, kind of learning as it comes. Brendan says, here comes the Energi dev. Rob said, we have stopped 90% of crime in our chain and recovered over $1 million worth of stolen Energi for our community members. That's great. Again, I don't know what numbers are for other ones, but you guys are clearly making a valiant effort and attempt to right some of the wrongs that happened, not by you, by others that happen to be in the community. And you guys seem, if that's true, seem to be going above and beyond. I just don't, like I said, I just haven't heard of it before. Brandon Z's thinking, big fan of I, you devs don't sleep. I mean, when someone comes on here, with 100 viewers and and talking about Energi, most likely the devs are probably gonna maybe find out about it. I mean, they might just search on YouTube and like, oh, hey, let's see what this person's saying, and so it kind of makes sense. That's what I do on YouTube. I go on and I look for stuff about OMI. I look for stuff about everything. That's how I find other cool YouTubers. Mr. Collector says, night everyone, good luck on the drop. Rock Hunter says, if you have an Ethereum address, you can't send it to the wrong address. We use the same address format and our bridge will move it from the Ethereum chain to the Energi chain using the same address on both chains. Again, that's really more for my user error and my fear. And we have a Patreon member shout out. 1 hour, 30 minutes, our 90-minute Patreon one. What's it going to be? Let's do an oldie but goodie. Chances blown, nothing's free, longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see, fragile lives, shattered dreams. Oh, ow, bow, bow, now, now. Lucas, I gave you extra time on that, buddy. Just says, I thought we're sending it to ETH. Should be in that article. Maybe it's not in the article what to do. Again, I haven't done it. I think Crypto Chris is going to do it and get back to us tomorrow. Brandy Babe says, now you have to say Brandy Babe every time. Oh my god, Brandy Ann H has changed her name to Brandy Babe. Yes, ma'am. Brandy Bargotta says, skepticism is understandable, especially in this space. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm just not asking them. Please do. Sure. Who are the founders? Can I go? Can you name the founders? And I guess once you name the founders, we can do the research and be like, okay, what projects have they done? Where else have they been? I guess look at their LinkedIn and look at that. So yeah, the founders' names would be pretty cool. Say if they have like a white paper. I guess the other things I would ask would be how many are there, and clearly it's how much do you have? Is it deflationary? Is it something where you just mint more of or make more of? Is it like a Doge, or is it like a Bitcoin where they just mint a certain amount, or is it like OMI where they mint a lot and then it gets smaller as time goes on? So those would be some questions right now. Moist MSG says, what's a good amount of coins should I invest for beginners? The amount of coins? Well, if we go from stocks, I never really understood people going into like 20 different projects. I think it is very hard to know those companies intimately. I think I max had 5. I had Square, I had Fastly, I had Illumina, I had CRISPR, I had Tesla, because I knew a lot of those pretty intimately. I had Lemonade at one point as well. I sold them all. I sold everything for Tesla. And, because I knew that more intimately than anything else, and I was more bullish on that than anything else, and I was right. And the reason why I say, like, well, because if you go in and be like, okay, and I understand the point, going in and saying, hey, let me go and put in $1,000 into 20 companies and that you think are probably okay, and let's say 15 of them don't really work out, you lose a lot of money on them, 3 of them you make a little bit but not too much, and 2 of them just moon, then yeah, that takes care of the rest of your losses. 1 takes care of the losses, 1 makes you a bunch of profit, but why not just do that with something that is going to work? And again, nobody knows everything. Nobody has a crystal ball, but I knew Tesla was going to. I knew most of those companies were going to the moon. Just Tesla was going to moon more. I was right. And I also think that you have a. Warren Buffett said that why he was so good at investing is like, take a look at baseball players. Baseball players, when they go to hit, they could be like, oh yeah, you're like hitting 467, low and inside, but you are hitting only like 167, high and outside, but still in the strike zone. You can choose what you want to swing at until you have 2 strikes, and then you have to swing. But for investing, you don't have to do that. There's no 2-strike rule. Hey, you got to swing. This is something where you can choose to only swing where you're hot, where you do very well. So I picked the ones that I know will win, like Pokemon cards, like Bitcoin, like that Trophy Kangaskhan, like OMI. So I've really. So to say the amount, you could just do one. If I have Buddy Tyler of mine was really, really big into Ethereum, had a lot of it. It's like, what other things should I go into? Of course, I mentioned OMI, but I said, listen, if you know Ethereum, you obviously know Bitcoin, but Binance Coin, Solana, Cardano, CRO, like these are all pretty good. And again, this is my advice to my friend Tyler. This is no not financial advice to y'all. But as a how much should you invest? Again, that's to each their own. I don't invest if you are going to need that money soon. Don't invest, only invest money you're willing to lose. That's it. MBZ says $1 a year and call it a day. In 10 years, nice and easy. Dude, if we reach $1 in a year for OMI, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I would do. It'd be a lot. Tony Malchuk says they found about it because you tagged them on Twitter with your live feed. Tell your followers you invited them. That is true. What did I even say on the live feed? Hang on one second. So going to the Twitter, going to my page, profile, and I said, hey, Akomi fam, we have some news about Energi and OMI that was mentioned by Altcoin Daily. So I'm going to live and try to break it all down and figure it out with everyone. Come join. So yes, that is fair. I guess I did do the inviting. Giovanni D says, imagine when OMI 24-hour trade volume goes from 7 million to 100 million after listing on exchanges. It's about 10 million. Right? So at 100 million, well, let's say we're 10 million volume right now per day. Go to 100 million. That doesn't mean the price will 10x. Automatically to 7 cents, but I definitely think that could 4x, like 3 to 5 maybe, and that would be, let's say 4x, 2.8, almost 3 cents. Well, actually, right now we're at 0.006, so maybe about 2.5 cents. But God, once people start learning about this, that's going to be bananas. It's going to be absolutely insane. Brock Hunter says Tommy World Power is the founder and CEO of Energi. He was previously a YouTube influencer. Here's our website. You can see our team. Hang on a second, just because I'm not going to remember that. Tommy World Power. Okay, got it. So that's the founder. Very good. And CEO of Energi. He was previously a YouTube influencer. I feel like I know the name too. Oh yeah, you can't post links. I don't know why. So it just, if you go to post that link, it'll just delete the message. Devon Days is also, do you know for sure Gary Vee will be speaking on Veve on Friday? On the 22nd, is that Friday? I don't know. The reason he's speaking is because Dan Schawbell's interviewing him. Dan Schawbell's a New York Times bestseller. He has this podcast called 5 Questions with Dan. He asks people 5 questions. And he's had Gary on. He's had Gary on a couple of times. Oh my God, my hips. There we go. There's one. No, missed the other. Oh, my knee cracked up. So that's why he's going to be speaking on it. It's just he mentions it on the podcast. Brendan Z's can't post links. Giovanni says, excuse me, Monday. Yeah, he will. He'll post it. Brendan Z says, I heard the 22 NFGO. I don't know what that means. Brock Hunter says, Energi team members can be seen here. Again, just I guess don't link it. Just again, I should just comment on the Twitter post if you're there, and I should be able to see it there. Giovanni Day says, yeah, I meant the 22nd. Giovanni Day says, I don't know why. I thought it was Friday. I guess Friday's the MA. You might have got that confused. Nick Bachelder says, selling my house for more OMI. What's the quickest way to transfer funds into Bit4X? The quickest, probably XLM or probably USDT, actually. USDT is probably quickest. And yeah, I mean, if people pay you in Bitcoins and Bitcoin, but I think USDT is the quickest way because you have to sell that Bitcoin for USDT and then use the USDT to buy OMI. Yeah, so it's hard. Brock Hunter says, here's an interview that our CEO did with Data Dash yesterday that explains a lot about Energy Swap, our yield farming and referral programs. Okay. Again, if you can comment that on the Twitter, that'd be pretty legit because I am not receiving those links on the YouTube. And again, that's not me. That's just YouTube. That's just doesn't allow links for whatever reason. Oh, I do have some comments. I do not have comments, I guess. I thought I had two. It says 2 comments, but I click on it and oh, here we go. Notice at the King Elephant, we're getting massive income off our OMI. Super Drew Hanks, I was about to make love to my wife, but watch your stream instead. Oh god, you guys are great. So I hope you watch the stream, which we could. And I guess we obviously won't be getting paid in OMI, we'd be getting paid in the Energi token. Oh, it says, was it Allcoin Daily Plug sponsored? I don't know if that was actually a plug or if it, I don't know if that was actually a paid promotion or Allcoin Daily just says like, oh, hey, by the way, you can do this. Obviously Allcoin Daily does take, sponsors like for the video and they'll pay him and he'll mention it, but, he could have just covered it because he goes into all the altcoin cryptos, and he covers the news for it. So it could just be that. Ron Sarn says, let's freaking go, Nick, to the moon. As says BTC. NBC says, if it hits $1 next year, Randy gonna MIA forever. No, that would actually when I would step it up because if I have that much money, I'm gonna really need help to bring awareness to the animal conservation effort, and yeah, so I'd really try to step it up at that point. Like, hey, a Deca plus millionaire wants to help save endangered species. He needs your help, something like that. Nick Bachelor says, "Omi homies, hua." Chad Sensabaugh says, "What's your honest opinion on what you think the price could be and what timeline? All speculation. I think 3 to 5 cents by the end of next month. I think 5 to 8 cents before the end of Q1. I think 10 cents to 15 cents by summer." And then, depending on what the bear market does, we could have a bear market by summer, going into crypto winter, or it could be in a super cycle. We can keep going, in which case 20 to 30 cents by the end of next year, if that happens. So who knows? We do not know. Again, I could be completely wrong. Crypto Rain literally said $1 next year, which is just insane. So we'll see. Nick Bachelor says, if I transfer through Coinbase, which can take days, Coinbase lets me send like 100,000, so it's I like that. Boswell says the team has over 40 people. Curious how they have been generating revenue for the project. Oh, Foster's here. Rock Hunter says, Altman, yes, it was a sponsored segment that was disclosed in the About section of his video. Okay, all right, it was. Foster Hilt, a legend, has entered the chat. Rock says, yeah, I'll post links on Twitter. Then says they're making us swap it twice. I guess that's what you have to do because, again, it doesn't take OMI. You have to wrap your OMI and then do it there. So maybe Foster Hilt, look, he's looking. MB's damn, because multitasking to its finest. London last, Foster Hilt king. And he says, Walt's at 7K already. See me in this one going to 100K. Yeah, it very well might. Foster says, adjusting that's fairly standard with swaps. Pay 1 fee to allow transaction, 1 fee to confirm it. Damn. That is rough. Dunn says, let's just send it to the app. OMI saves ponies. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony. Joseph Foster, I mean swapping tokens for not fees included. Vladimir Colomba says, I'm so confused what's going on with the news. Basically, we might have a way to be able to put our OMI in there and make some NRG token, which I don't know anything about NRG, but I guess the team has 40 people working for them. The founder was once an influencer. I'm learning a little bit about the company through the chat, and I guess I'll learn a little bit more once we're able to get that. Once we're able to get that link on my Twitter, and I can read it. Brendan A says Milham works in wildlife conservation. Something we can chat about. Oh my God! Why didn't y'all tell me about this sooner, Brandy babe? We definitely we need to chat. Yeah. Vladimir Columbus says, can you dumb it down, Randy? Yes, I can. Well, I can't, but I can just go and read something that dumbs it down for me. So basically, what the major yield farming expansion from Energi is doing is that it's taking a bunch of coins like Chainlink, Binance Coin, AV, Decentraland, Akomi, and a few others, and live on the mainnet, these represent some of the most popular digital assets in the crypto space. That's why they've been working hard for the past several weeks to bring them the Energi swap yield farming. Now, new coins earn higher APY to 100% and beyond, the higher the annual percentage yields. And basically what you do, hang on one second, let me find it. You connect your MetaMask, you use your OMI, and you, hang on one second, I have a whole like to buy to-do list here. You go to the site, you go to the swap site, you swap your OMI on GoChain for WOMI on Ethereum, and you'll need GoChain tokens on Ethereum for the gas. And then you can go in and start putting your WOMI in there and start receiving some NRG. Brock Hunter says, Foster Hill, our treasury provides revenue, just like Dash. Read the white paper I linked on Twitter. Okay, so you have the white paper link. All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm so tired. Oh, Daddy Dollars. Sorry. Let's see what we got here on the tweeters. Here are some links I couldn't share on YouTube. Okay, so Energy World, cryptocurrency for world consciousness. It's interesting. Energi has the most versatile blockchain in existence. It's only cryptocurrency that combines Ethereum compatible smart contracts, on-chain governance, self-funding treasury. Energi was bootstrapped with no ICO/Permine and has no reliance on VCs or external funding. That is interesting. All right, let's see a roadmap here. And this is completed. Pre-development, engineered coin emission, allocations on miners, Mastodon's treasury, long fundamental designs, blend treasury and backbone systems. So they've been in development for a long time, since 2017, at least in crypto land. That's a long time. I read some more comments here before I get too boring. Oh God, where are we? OMI Player 1 says, if we deposit OMI into our Veve wallet, do we earn anything? No, we will not. We'll eventually be able to stake that, and we'll be able to earn points, stuff in the Master Collector program and in the Veveverse. Oh my God, Walter AK, damn. Foster says, at Brock, if the main source of revenue for the team is tokens, how do you prevent putting negative sell pressure on the token when cashing out your tokens? That is a really good question. Kurt says, double what? Does says, I want that OMI logo with the line down the middle in the app. That's a way sexier currency. Giovanni says, I know, right? Player 1 says, oh my God, I paid $6,387 for my 1928 Walt today, and the floor price is now $8K. Hey yo, you did it. You did it, OMI Player 1. You did it. Shout out teases what's going on with OMI. We think we might be able to make some money with it just by locking it up. London Lad says, OMI price all over the place right now. Tony Malinchuk says, I hope you take the time and educate yourself about the NRG coin. That's not new in the crypto space. I'm reading the stuff now. Master nodes went live in Q3 of 2018. Earn drop round 1 completed. Over 1 million NRG distributed. Let me take a look at the white paper real quick. Energy, it's white paper. Oh god. Okay, so let me, yep, PDF, just once. Cannot open Energy white paper PDF. I don't know why I cannot do that. Well, coin specifications. Stake requirements, 1 MG, masternode requirement, okay. So, 10% to the stakers, 10% to the energy backbone, 40% to the treasury, 40% to masternodes. Okay. 100%. Approximately 1 million energies. So 1 million energy is released per month, but how much? And how much of that, like, is that something that can just go up? Again, the white paper for some reason is not letting me. It's not letting me download. I'm not sure why. Why says Randy, you really think long term will hold higher floor than Secret Rare Skateboard? Yeah, 100%. I know the Secret Rare Skateboard only has 250 editions, but only 160 in circulation. VV held 90. Agreed. I just look at that and I say, like, that skateboard's not really something that is nostalgic. That's not really something that a lot of people know about. Everybody knows Walt and Mickey. And says, why would you want to be on RNG blockchain? Well, it's really just to stake and get rewards for it. And if you can do that, then if you want to do that, you can. I would not. Now, again, let's say that NRG, which doesn't sound like it's deflationary, it sounds like because they release another million a month. Let's say that the price will increase on NRG from what it is now. I don't know what it is, but let's say it's like $1 per coin. Again, just use that as a frame of reference. And it increases, let's say 10% over the next 3 months. So you get a certain amount that's given to you from the staking, and then it goes up, an additional 10%. Is that better or worse than what you'll get from staking a OMI on Veve? We don't know that yet. That OMI utility article is not out, so we're just not sure. That being said, what would most people go on and say, oh, hey, I'm staking and doing everything here with a they're doing it over there to get NRG tokens, or are they going to do it on the Veve app so that they can potentially get a secret rare drop? Probably to get that secret rare drop, just my opinion. But again, it's just another option if you didn't want to try to do stuff in the Veveverse. Joanne D says only thing lower is Donnie and 007 ticket. It's true. Rock Hunter says Foster Hill staff are paid in a way that we do not have to sell our energy coins to pay our bills. But they don't have to pay the bills. But what if they want to do something else? There's also a vesting period required to prevent negative sell pressure. Olin says, what percentage of coin is held by founders? That's a good point as well. Giovanni says, I would much rather have my OMI than NRG. Well, again, you're not like trading your OMI for NRG. You're locking it up and you're getting NRG as rewards. The only question that, I guess not the only one that matters, but one of them I'm thinking is, how much energy are you getting? And then also, what will be more beneficial, staking on the Veve app or kind of staking on here? So yeah, Foster Hill asked a good question. Giovanni says, I would much rather have my OMI than NRG. Yep. Rock Hunter says, we also have a lot of incentives to hold the coins instead of selling them. Masternodes, rewards, staking, liquidity pools, and now yield farming. Foster Hill said he'll take a look at the tokenomics tomorrow, but I don't understand how the team could get paid in NRG and then not have to sell it to pay bills. How do you generate revenue? Also a really good question. Doesn't says, get some rest, Randy. I will when this is over. Because appreciate you doing the stream this late, Randy, despite being exhausted. Much love. Aw, thank you guys. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Y'all don't go away. I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. Revo goes friars, because well. I went from like a SpongeBob reference, something went to a SpongeBob reference. I don't know. Ah, my body. Ah, it burns. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Chad Sensible says, how much do you think the Walt Disney statue could go up to with it being at 8K already? 10K by the end of the year, probably. Again, unless something really big is coming in which people would sell, but I don't think Walt is something you want to sell. Maybe some people will. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Tony Malinchuk says it's $1.85 right now. Not not less than a penny like OMI is. So let me see the market cap of Energi. Hang on one second. So if you look at Energi, okay. Well, the market cap's about 87 million, which is not a big market cap at all, which I like coins with low market caps. The trading volume is stupid low at 483,000. Now, I don't know what exchanges they're on, but if we go on and say that, again, circulating supply is 46 million, almost 47 million. And the total value that's locked, the TVL, is about 15 million. Hiccups. It seems like you could really move the price. Like, if I can go in and basically the 24-hour trading volume is 483,000, I can double that by myself in one order. I can move this a lot. I can move this a ton. So again, when looking at things, don't look at the price, look at the market cap. Why I like OMI over, let's say, Saitama or Shiba Inu is because, OMI, it looks like more expensive, because it is more expensive than Saitama or Shiba Inu, but again, look at the market cap. Saitama and Shiba Inu have much bigger ones. At least Shiba Inu does. I'm not 100% sure about Saitama. So OMI has a lot more room to grow. Now, Energi, even though it's $1.87, has a lot more room to grow because its market cap is not even 100 million, and it's 24 hours. Now, again, this is probably ripe for some really good manipulation because, so this is, I know they've been in development for years, but it's pretty new. Not that I would do this. I'm not going to go in and just absolutely demolish it and just, buy it. I just wouldn't do that. But let's see. Let's take a look-see. So it does trade like a penny stock, which again is pretty good for if you want to try to go in and so the 30-day is going to, was it 240? So this has already been at $2.40 and it's at 187. So again, it's similar, like OMI's not at all-time high. This is not at all-time high either, so it's got some room to grow. Actually, at one point, this was like $9. So it was like $9 at one point in 2019. Obviously, stuff went crashing down in 2020 because it does. A lot of things did. Actually, it started going down in August 2019. But anyway, it actually looks like it thrived during the pandemic. Like literally a month after, where we were, in that pandemic, it rallied. It rallied a lot. So this might be, and usually things that only rally like that are usually disruptive companies. But it went back down again in November 2020. I'm really curious to see why this was up so high and then it was down so low. Maybe trading volume. Again, I'm not sure what exchanges it was on. I mean, so in the same way that in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for those first few episodes, it was a really good show, but they needed a name. So they got Danny DeVito. Energi, again, I'm not looking at the tokenomics right now, but I like things that are low cap and I wish it had higher trading volume because, again, if I can go in and manipulate this price, I just wouldn't want to. But if I can go in, then there's a bunch of people that have a lot more money than me. They definitely could. With that being said, I think they need a name. They need a part, Comey, Veve, they're partnered with Disney, and they're partnered with everything else. But again, the market cap's not huge right now because of no exchanges. Energi, I'm not sure what exchanges they're on. I'm not sure what other partnerships they have. I mean, I'm looking at max. Let's take a look at 30-day. Let's say you get paid in Energi tokens. You have to, again, like if you're trying to go and sell these, let's say you get, $1,000. What you can go and you sell that relatively, $1,000 not that much, but it's just, the trading volume just isn't there for high stuff. If you go and if you have $100,000 worth of this, you're just not and you try to sell it, it's just going to take forever because that order is just not going to fill. So that does concern me. Again, just looking at this, not looking at tokenomics. Maybe there's something that you just like, hey, it's not for like selling right now. If you want to just buy just to flip, don't do this. Maybe it's more of a long-term hodl. And maybe this is why people would want to buy it because, what was OMI like a few years ago? It took forever to try to fill orders because there was no volume. Now there's a little more volume, and it's it kind of trades like a stock. Maybe Energi is OMI, back in like 2018. Maybe something that can go. Again, I don't know enough about it. Could it be a good long-term thing? Maybe. I don't know. Foss will go into tokenomics tomorrow, and we'll take a look. But so it looks like right now. Again, I'm not knowing any of the catalysts. Let's say if even that stays the same, you're getting NRG, and you are not getting. Again, let's say you don't. Let's say we take the 30-day chart and we ignore it. That's going down. Let's say it stays the same. No better or no worse. You're getting. I would have to see what was in the OMI utility article before I would say which one I would do. Oh God, where are we at? Where are we at here? So yeah, Tony Malinchuk, yes, it's $1.85 right now, but again, the market cap is much, much lower than what Comey's is. Brock Hunter says, I can't answer how much Energi the founder holds, but we have 1,200 active master nodes, over 24.6 million Energi locked in them now, out of the 46 million in circulation. So again, half of it is locked up, but when does that get unlocked? And I know you said people have incentives to have them, have them to keep it. I mean, there's incentives for us to keep a Comey. You lock it up, and you can get points in the Master Collector program. You can get whatever. But this reaches $1. I'm gonna start selling. I'm gonna start selling. Yeah. If I was bro, do you not know how much the founders holds? Or you're not allowed to say. It's a good question. I says thank you, Randy, for getting the time to get the work done, get some sleep, and thank you, Brock, for answering the questions. Brock says Foster Hill Energi is run like a traditional business, not like most crypto projects. Our treasury generates revenues through various channels, not just coin emissions. How else do you guys make money? That I'm curious to know. Speaking of which, we have a 2-hour Patreon member shout out. What's gonna be? Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away my sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder. I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean. I'm coming clean. Love that. I love that so much. Okay, so as an example, the Comey team generates revenue from the Veve app. Can you give examples of how Energi generates revenue as traditional business? It's a good question. What I just asked. Rock Hunter says, Foster, as stated, I do not know how much our founder holds. But just can we get some other thing, like answer the how much or how they generate revenue? Sody Pop's man, you live stream like a boss. Thanks, Sody Pop. Rock Hunter says, Foster Hill, you're aware that Tesla and many other traditional companies have crypto and traditional investments that they hold, right? Same with us. Okay, so you have like Tesla and Square, they have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Same with like MicroStrategy, and same with Grayscale. I myself have OMI on my balance sheets on two companies that I have. But yeah, they were just asking what other investments that they hodl. So if I was, are you looking at buying Energi? I used to be into for several years. Lost my faith for sure. Started by YouTube or named Tommy Worldwide. So that's from Soda Pop. So be advised, guys. When I say I'm not investing, I don't have any other coin. I only have OMI. Even though I know a lot of other great projects are out there, I'm not investing in this not because I'm pooping on it, but just because if I found something that was better than OMI, I would do that. But again, so that's not me pooping on a project. That's me saying I have my favorite, and I'm not investing anything else right now. Paul says, I'm very much aware of that, which is why I'm asking what yours are. Can you provide some examples, please? You're the expert trying to learn from. Sody Pop says, Energi is rough, a copy of Ethereum. Says their claim to fame was huge master nodes, which they still have. That's it. Rock Hunter says, Foster Hill, our treasury holdings are available on our website. The link is on the Twitter post. We are very transparent about income and expenses. Okay, so let's go to the treasure holdings here. Detective Chavez is on the case. I don't know which one is the... Okay, download the white paper. Oh, can I... Okay, the white paper is not letting me download. I'm not sure why. New World Team. Okay. All right, so I'd really like it if we had some last names here. So you do have a big team, like at least a lot of people that are here that are like they're working. I followed you on Twitter, by the way. You know, the Energi. And again, so it's a really, I've been scrolling for a while. It's a really large team you got there. But I really wish y'all would have some, like, so Ryan. Yeah, I'd really like that. Amazon Nas. I don't know why I can't load this. I don't know why I can't download this white paper. And on YouTube, Bitcoin dips 10% in a day. Here's what you need to know. That's a great buying point for Bitcoin right now.
Stay around for this because out of most layer one protocols in the space, you've got your Solanas, Avalanches.
Data Dash is going over it right now.
I think that there's a lot of potential here with Energi on a fundamentals basis. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the interview that Tommy and I did. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Alrighty, everyone. So we are here today with the founder of Energi, one of the networks we've talked about many times here on the channel. I'm so happy to have Tommy here. Tommy, thank you, man, for making the time. I know we've been following Energi for a long time. And as from one YouTuber to another, we share a lot of vision around what you guys are able to achieve. So thanks so much for making the time, man.
Right on. A pleasure being here. You guys might notice we're doing something different here. We're doing... I haven't done many YouTube videos recently, but I used to do a lot of my videos in this way where we actually show you what we're talking about. So rather than just looking at us talk the whole time, you can see what we're showing. So yeah, it's going to be a bit fun, a little bit different. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's do it.
Very cool. Awesome, Tommy. So let me go ahead. I want to get my screen shared up here real quick and dive into probably one of the most fascinating applications you guys have pushed through that I'm a big fan of when it comes to the DeFi space, which is Energi Swap. So Energi Swap obviously takes direct inspiration from a lot of the innovation going on in the automated market maker space, from traditional blockchains. And Energi has been able to not only build an incredibly scalable network with low gas costs, so you can actually do swaps similar to how you could on Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap. You can do it in a similar fashion, but pay much less fees and still maintain a high
All right, so we got some more comments. Under additional resources, click on Treasury and then Treasury history. Oh, okay, hang on. Additional resources. Okay, so we got Treasury history. Power of Energy Treasury allows us to fund not only co-development, but also have all-star business operations, marketing, defense departments, as well as pay for exchange listing, integrations, and wallet integrations. This model will allow rapid growth as cryptocurrency. Okay, August 13th, 2021. Contributors paid 70 average Bitcoin price for the cycles for 2000. Revenue is treasury funds provided, 0 NRG, received from MM 146,498 NRG. Sales receipts for Energi sold for Bitcoin, 0 expenses, wage payments. So funds at the beginning of the cycle was 965,000 NRG. 5.62 Bitcoin, 6.42 Ethereum, 570,000 stable coins. Okay. But I don't know. Funds the ends of the cycle did drop a bit. So I'm curious to see what you would spend the money on and what you invested the $200,000 in, not including the other, let's say, 100 grand or so, like $120,000 of the Bitcoin, and the Ethereum was cut in half, and stable coins were, you spent about 200,000 in that. So I'd be really curious to see what you spent that on. Now, obviously, Tesla wasn't even profitable until like 2 years ago or last year. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're losing money. Like I'm just wondering why. Because Dan says, let's go hit monkey tomorrow. Priscilla says, what you hold in tokens has nothing to do with how you generate revenue. I'm looking for what your company does to make money. I'm also checking that as well. Tony Malinchuk says, check the Energi swap trading volume. I did check the Energi swap trading volume, and it's good if you want. I mean, I'm not gonna go and put that in because it's less than $500,000 a day. So this is something where it doesn't have a lot of volume, and it doesn't have a big market cap. And again, maybe long term, this is something that once they get their foot in the door, something goes, that's probably good. But so consensus is, if I had a buddy of mine that says, hey man, I'm just wanting to look for other things that I can stake or get more money with, I mean, I would probably do, Ethereum, get like 6%, CRO, I think you get like 11%. This is like, you're getting NRG, so it's not like you're not getting nothing. You're getting something, and it's worth something. But it is something that I don't think. Again, I still don't know exactly how you guys make money, and the Treasury says I'm not sure what you guys are spending that money on in August of 2021. So Pop says, what makes her swap unique? Their swap unique. Something doesn't serve me low fees. Yes, so they do have low fees, which is good. Again, not to poop on the project. If I had somebody that really wanted to stake for crypto, this would be relatively low on the list. Even though that you're getting something, so I wouldn't say like don't do it. If they've gone through everything else, like, oh, okay, yeah, you can do these guys too. I mean, at the end of the day, it's honestly this would be like a coin flip. Like, again, I come from, so for you guys, the new guys that learn about me, I come from high risk lending. this would be a high risk thing in my opinion. Kind of like, you know, do a coin flip, like kind of you put money in, you're betting non-black. You know, could do something good. Could not. I don't know the team. I haven't watched, you know, dozens of hours of the CEO giving interviews. I haven't watched dozens of hours of your team giving interviews, how they handle pressure, you know, their turnover rate and all that. So I mean, right now I wouldn't invest anything into it, but at some point I might be like, oh, all right, you know, maybe it picks up a good project, picks up a good name, you know, partners with someone. So maybe in the future. Cars efficient support, but otherwise, just it says one green delivery truck. Enforce everybody. Oh, when? I don't know. So about said many others. I'm gonna go into bed, Randy. The only homers are being left in your capable hands. Thank you. Good night, Foster. Sody Pop says, to me, it smells like fourth quarter pump. Sody Pop says, which is fine. Just need to know TIFF. Says, good night, Foster. Take care. Sody Pop says this. Malchuk says, low fees, like pennies per swap. Again, which is nice. Yeah, it's better than, but again, just that is something that is not going to make me go into this. I would not suggest it to any of my followers right now. Say, hey, you have anything? Say, just go into OMI. And again, there's better ways to stake, in my opinion. Again, right now, maybe I'm completely wrong, and in 5 years, Energi is 600x of where it is now. But again, that's, you know, yeah, I am. This is not something that I would do right now. In the future, maybe, but for me, it's too risky for right now. And that is it for me. So I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Also, everybody check out Star Helix, Kyle Wilson, and Veve Vault on YouTube. And also check out at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. Any layer 2, and check out Change Finance or AnySwap, which are both great, and use non-custodial DCRM. But I'm going to bounce. I love you all. Thank you all for the super chats. Only play once. Thanks, brother. Good night. I love you. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Thanks, Randy. Good night. Meow.